Hello UKC and welcome back to the UKC CSGO Weekly number 4 Cup. This time around we are in the semi-finals and surprise, you're joined by myself, Flakes, as well as Jay this time around. Jay, how are you feeling, mate?
I'm feeling great. I've already seen two pretty decent games so far in this tournament. We're going to see another one that looks to be set up to be absolutely great. We've got Perilous.Fury up against Smash, two semi-finalists in this cup. To go through real quick exactly who they've come up against, Perilous have beaten Divine Esports and in depth in the last couple of rounds, and Smash managed to defeat Aftershock and Reborn as well. So we've come up against a couple of decent seeded teams in the past. We'll see exactly how well they do as the knife round does look to come to be here.
That is right, the knife round is about to kick off in this semi-final matchup, and it's certainly set to be a great one. There are some big names on both sides of this. See players such as Vertigo, Speedy G, Debaser, these are all names that you guys will recognise, and then we have players like Hendo, Fitzy, a very contested name in the UK scene, lots of allegations being thrown around left, right and centre about that name. So it's certainly set to be a unique match at that. What are your thoughts on this map? What side do you think people are going to be gunning for in this knife round, Jay?
I'd assume CT, because it's a little bit more CT-sided into Cobblestone. As for who's going to win, I kind of want to give it to Perilous, but that being said, their roster is not the same roster that we've seen in the past here on the UK CSGO Cup, so they've done well so far. They've done really well so far, and Smash is also a formidable team, so it could really go either way in this case. I'm not really able to make a prediction, but Smash are going to win this pistol round here. And they're going to be having a choice of side.
So tell me, Smash have won the knife round. They're going to make a choice of their side. Your thoughts then? We can see what side they have chosen now. Smash have decided to start T side. What sort of round are you looking? Do you think a 10-5, 9-6 maybe?
I don't know.
Off the cup prediction of what you think they should be getting.
I think it could round about to 9-6. I feel like maybe Smash could really take it to Perilous, as both teams have had fairly good stomps. So far, except for Perilous, who actually went to overtime in the first round against Divine. So, I feel like maybe the first half being 9-6 in favour of Smash, but after that, I really don't know where it's going to go after that.
That's certainly an interesting factor, and we've got to remember that this is a semi-final matchup on Cobble, and the winner of this matchup will be playing the winner of the Paradox UK versus TPO Esports lineup, and that'll be our grand final for the night.
So our pistol round is ready to get started. Perilous taking the CT side after Smash, who took the T side choice. They're going to be playing for a finals position here. It's the pistol round. The early buy looks to be Perilous going for more utility above armor. Speedy G and Zio taking armor, and one also.
Well, it appears we have lost Jay for a short period of time there, but either way, we are going to hop in and see that both teams are playing it fairly slow so far. The teams are edging themselves in towards drop now. Just going for a little bit of shoulder peek here on Cloud. It'll be interesting to see how they choose to go about this. Cloud's going to be looking for that early drop pick, but it's a lot of pressure on Danielson to see if he can hold that drop with him being left solely on his own. Meanwhile, jumping over to Vertigo and Speedy, I think, sitting at the back of Chicken Coop on B. A lot of pressure on them to hold off a potential push here that could come out from Slim, sitting on B long.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my internet just had a brain fart there for a second, but you pretty much filled everyone in on what's going on. We're going to be seeing three players pushing in from drop. Fritzy going to be pushing in. It looks to be Danielson. Can't find the shots instead. Danielson getting a couple tags out for himself, as Perilous is also going to be moving through the connector area. Hendo getting one on Fritzy to fall as well. It's going to be a 4 versus 4 with Vertigo, and beautiful double shots right there. And looking for his third on Hendo. In fact, he's going to make it a triple. So it's going to be Zakti and Slimlau. In fact, it's going to be Zakti to fall to Zio. So all of a sudden, it's just on Slim, who's going to be one man against 4. He will get Speedy G, but I don't think he'd get very much else, as Debaser is to shut him down.
That's 1-0 to Perilous.Fury so far. Do you think this is going to be a running trend for the game, Jay? Or do you think Smash really have an opportunity to bring this back in this round, getting an economical shutdown, or moving further on, looking for something maybe on a buy round in the third round?
Like I said before, it could go either way, I think. I think that both teams are very formidable, and it could really swing either way. Perilous did get the initial pistol round, but I do think that Smash do have a fighting chance, even though they are just running pistols. They are going to be running 3 Tech 9s, 1 CD, and a Google with armor to boot in this next one, as Cloud trying to find something through the smoke. Not going to get anyone who boosted onto drop. No one did. Meanwhile, Smash not favouring either side, as the bomb is just sitting down in Dragon Room. coming out, no aggression coming out from the Perilous.Fury side. They're just holding the angles presently. Might be Daniel to find one here. In fact, no, it's not going to be. The base is going to get Zach. Slim going to get D-Baser back. It's going to be a 4 versus 4, so Smash bringing it even, keeping it even at the very least. Slim does lose quite a lot of health, so that could come into play a little bit later on, but the bomb does look to be rotating to the Beast site instead.
Danielson sitting out towards Dorf now, just in his patient game. Meanwhile, Vertigo is listening to the steps. He has heard Cloud, including Swicken off now, and they're going to start to get the information that the T's putting a little bit more aggression over towards Drop now. Especially with that peek coming on window, we can see some tagging about to come in from Vertigo, trying to make use of that scout there, but instead falls off of the angle. Now the T's moving up with that bomb. Slim moving up closer and closer to platform, getting ready to jump off. Smash sitting ready in connector as well, trying to do something there, but Cloud unable to connect any shots as Vertigo tags him down and eventually finds the frag there with the USB. Speedy sitting on side, trying to make some work there, as he does make work there, getting 2 back-to-back kills there, including claiming the headshot. Meanwhile, Hendo trying to peek around Pillow there, trying to do some damage, but he's in a very awkward situation now, trying to make something work, but no. Vertigo finds that frag as well, especially with a no-scope coming in from the scout there.
I feel like that round could have been a slightly different if Cloud had landed the backstab shot during connector, but it was not to be the case. Those Tech Knights not working for Smash tonight. Perilous to take the second round, and Smash going to be sitting back to reset on just blocks, no armor. They're not buying into this one. They're just going to get this one over and done with and take it to the first gun round on round 4.
First gun round definitely set to be on round 4. This is going to be a very high-paced, intense round coming from the T side. Just going to be looking to force something, but no, Daniel says, I want some money, I want to be a rich man, and that he does as he claims back-to-back kills in the Mag 7 there. Getting basically an ace there for his Mag 7, I believe. Lovely money for him. He's going to be sitting at 7.5k, picking up all of his kills that round that he's got all game. So really bringing himself back in there with that Mag 7 performance and drop. And the question is, will he keep it? And we can certainly expect him to maybe risk that in drop zone again. And that he does, taking it towards drop. Got a molly and a smoke to his name. Definitely going to be making use of that Molotov to hold off that drop push. Now the question is for Smash, are they going to make use of that high aggression on towards B drop and fall into the trap of playing to that Mag 7? Or are they going to completely zone off of B and move them themselves onto A and try and make something work there perhaps?
Full buy coming out from for the first time. We're going to see Daniel holding that same angle that he found so much success in the last round with. He's going to smoke off drop. But Cloud to push on through. Does get the headshot on him, so that shuts down that Swag 7. It's going to be Smash with the advantage. As they're looking to go kind of aggressive on long. 2 players, it's Fritzy and Slim. Holding that angle. They are smoke tossed, so they do very much, but there's Zexy on the mid side. He's going to get the base at the very least, so Smash in a very, very significant advantage. 2 men up. Zero might be seeing to challenge. He's back in a good position to probably push on through. A little under a minute on the clock. Vertigo still holding that angle. 15 Slim have changed their position, so they might be giving a good chance to catch him off. That smoke clears, the molly goes out, so Vertigo will get flushed away. He's going back onto the site as Cloud meanwhile comes in through drop. Does get Speedy G. It's going to be 5-on-2. Vertigo and Zio to find something here. That all shot from Vertigo does take down 1, but no more. As Hendo to shut him down instead. It's going to be Zio with just an MP9 against 4.
1 MP9 against 4 people. It's looking certainly doubtful at that, but he's going to either way be making his towards drop zone now, seeing if he can maybe find the head of Zacti, but Zacti making it very unlikely, and it goes for the AK spray, and that he does finds the frag there, making it 3-1 now. Still started towards Perilous, but a little bit of a good round there from Smash. A lot of damage they were able to do there. Certainly showing Perilous that this isn't going to be as simple as a walkover match, as Perilous may have played before in the previous rounds. Meanwhile, Perilous choosing now, they've got the money, they're going to go straight back into it with the M41Ss, and they're picking up a Mag 7 as well. They think they'll be playing aggressive with that Mag 7. Meanwhile, Smash, still, with the money they've got now, opting for the full buy, including the AWP setup on Hendo, so Hendo's going to be looking to make a big play with the AWP there.
Smash not committing to either side. They're holding back a little bit, playing quite passive. There's a Cloud trying to get some aggression onto it. Was Slim also, who was on the long area to be. We are not seeing any early picks coming out in the early half of this round. He might just have caught. I think he did catch a little sound effect of footsteps coming in from Speedy G. He is going to take him down. So early on advantage in the favour of Smash. And not committing a bomb to either side still. They're still waiting around the mid-plat area. Baser still trying to find something. There seems to be smokes and mollies coming out from the Smash side. They look to be trying to get something out of this one. They might just try to lure Perilous away. In fact, that's exactly what's happened. They've done exactly that, and there's only 1 man on the A site. It's Zio He's going to have to be defending up against all four players at least. Daniel's rotated in. He's going to get Cloud at the very least. Looks for a second on Fritzy. Does take him down too. So just 2 guys on the offensive as Perilous. The rest of them are rotated on through. Daniel coming in good as well. Zio coming up against one more. It's all on Slim, who does fall to Vertigo to take Perilous to a 4-1 scoreline.
Now that's a lovely little victory for Perilous there. And just tell me a little bit about it. How do you think a 4-1 is so far on this side for a game you thought could swing either way? How do you think this 4-1 lineup so far, especially on a map that you originally described as being, very strong T side, giving a lot of Smash, a lot of opportunities to really open up into Perilous early on?
I think it was all on. I think the whole round was defined by Daniel, who was quick to rotate back through connector to catch off Cloud. It probably was the turning point of the round in the favour of Perilous. So I feel like that good placement on his part was what gave Perilous the win in that regard. Also looking for Cloud, meanwhile, who's in on drop. Quantum aggression as Daniel's actually going to get tagged down as well. And meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Hendo is going to get the baser. And open up the round in favour of Perilous. No, Smash, my mistake. In favour of Smash again.
Problem for Smash is they find these early entries, but sometimes are unable to use them. Moving these CCs closer, you can see Zacti moving in closely with that CZ. Trying to maybe make some work, seeing if you can maybe find a frag on Zio here. Zio sitting there armed with an M4 and a molly, especially with the double set of flashes. It's going to be a hard battle for him at that. And meanwhile, we can find Perilous getting picked down once again with Vertigo getting knocked off there as well. Certainly going to be an uncomfortable one as now Speedy goes for a little bit of a peek, but does find the frag there on Slim. So certainly this time a peek that did pay off for Perilous' side, unlike the previous attempts. Meanwhile, the T's beginning to group up. Zacti and Hendo both find their picks on door as well. Danielson and Zio falling to that aggression, leaving just Speedy G now in a 1v4 situation, and he's going to be playing quite close, looking to go for it here, which is an interesting play by him, instead of just choosing to save the rifle.
Very nice back and forward around there as Advantage is swinging left, right and centre. Early on, Smash were looking in the advantage, but Perilous did come back. And Smash took it in the end, and now also just going to be stuck on pistols with 5.7s. USPS on Vertigo, a little bit of head armor to go with Zio into baser, but not much other than that. They are going to be stuck, for the lack of a better term, on Eco. So early trade-off grenades come out, and Daniel is going to be stuck down a little bit. Slim might just catch Speedy G and Vertigo. He actually sprays onto one and doesn't get the other. Vertigo to refrag him back, but Cloud's quick to get him back as well. 4 versus 3. Early advantage going to Smash as the bomb looks to rotate right back around to the A site.
Certainly an impressive round so far. Still puts Perilous in an awkward situation as they only have 3 men up against this 4-man push that's all going to be containing rifles coming in from Smash now. Smash just deciding what site they want to push into, moving themselves towards A site, getting ready to make the push, looking for the frag there as they eventually find him, but unfortunately Zio, before he gets found, does manage to take 1 frag there on Zacti, which is, it's workable from the T side, but a problem for them is the base coming in big with 2 headshots back to back there with the M4 awareness, going absolutely massive there for Perilous, keeping them in the round now as Hendo has to clutch out an impressive 1v2 situation. And with the bomb not on his side, he's going to be looking to find a frag on Daniel, but no, Daniel has the information now, and all he has to do here is play out time and wait for Debaser to rotate. The clock is ticking down now. Not quite sure what to do yet. Peeking around the pillar, trying to see if he can force something. Meanwhile, Daniel was ready and waiting. Meanwhile, Debaser now as well, sitting there, ready for the lurk, and unfortunately, that only amounts to Hendo's demise, as he is unable to make that 1v2 happen. Means that Perilous, they're going to be 5-2 up again, coming into round 8.
Smash are going to be stuck on a bit of a situation with fairly little money to work with. They are only going to be able to buy pistols. Zacti will get in that EK, but that's the strongest they've got, and there's going to be a little bit of a lopsided buy on Smash's end. They're going to be heading up to the Dragon Room area. Not going immediately through there. I'm just going to wait around and look to smoke off the site. Instead, there's also one player who's also pushed onto long. It's Slim is pushed onto long as we're going to see them move on through. They are going to get the smokes and mollies in through drop, and here comes the execution pretty quickly onto the B site. Vertigo to Speedy G first in. Speedy G is going to be finding one, getting taken down, sorry. And Slim is also going to get Vertigo. Zio with that spike 7 is going to get takedown head though beautifully. It's still a 4 versus 3 situation, and Smash are in the advantage. It's going to be the bomb going down as Daniel does fall. Debaser does forward. It's going to be Zio, the only man left here in a 1 versus 4 situation with just a swag 7. Retake, possible potential clutch? I'm not too sure.
Certainly a potential option here, but Zio, Mag 7, he's got no room at all. But he does find one on Zacti there, trying to make the long-range shots connect with the Mag 7 that speed, does pick up the rifle as well, and he finds Fitzy, trying to make some work down now. He knows they're both in chicken, but they are low, but no, Slim denies that trade there, as he peeks out with Yorp and finds the frag.
a little bit expensive for Smash. I mean, Zio did do quite a lot of damage there, taking down 3 guys, so even then this buy is still going to be kind of awkward for them. They will be able to get at least a little bit out of them. They are going to get 1 AWP on the scene and 1 Tech-9 as well. And Perilous are going to be stuck for cash. It's going to be 1 Mag 7 on just Dulce on the Perilous side. 5-3. They still have the points advantage, so they can afford to throw away a couple of rounds, but not very many, and Smash are looking to capitalise on that.
Smash certainly looking to capitalise on that. Going and playing in close now, trying to get some frags there on Daniel. 8 coming in, but will it find him? No, it won't. He's walking away on 8 HP. Meanwhile, exactly going to be looking for a frag on B long, but unable to connect the shots as well. Unfortunate trend for them going so far, but he does manage to land a full flash there on both Zero, Speedy, and Birdie, meaning that Speedy can then peek out none the wiser and find the frag on Zacti. An unfortunate mistake there from Smash. Slim does manage to find the trade back there on Vertigo, though, finding the frag on Vertigo. Perilous still have a window of opportunity here with both Zio, Debaser, and Speedy still sitting at a comfortable amount of HP. Unfortunately for Daniel, he's going to be at kind of a worrying level, especially that 8 HP mark. Really, anything can do damage to him, especially if Zio manages to find the AWP here.
Going to be, challenging through still. We do have an awkward angle here on Goku. Slim is going to get Speedy G, very least, and Fritz is also going to get Daniel, so it's all on Zio with that Spike 7. Debaser also with actually just a pistol. I do believe he had a rifle earlier, but Cloud and Fritzy, 2 versus 2, trying to get a backstab as Cloud, but the bomb is being secured by Perilous, so they have all they need. They don't even need to go challenging. They can just wait around. They can just hang about, and it does look like finally Debaser will have a rifle to work with, and he better look around to learn, because that's exactly where Cloud is. He does, and takes him down. So Fritzy, only man in a 1 versus 2 situation. It's still workable, but he's only got a Tech-9, very little utility, and head armor. He might just do better just to save it. He's going to go challenging anyway. And the base is going to shut him down. So it's going to be 6-3 in the Perilous advantage.
Certainly a strong start for Perilous here, especially on CT side. And they're going to be going into this round with a very comfortable investment, sitting at over 16k investment compared to Smash on this lackluster 6 to 7k that they're going to be picking up there on what is effectively a low investment round for them. I tell a lie, they've gone fully in with this, actually going in with the Tech-9s, Molotovs, heavily on utility here on armor. They're really feeling they can make something happen here with this fast push. I think that's kind of a mistake from their part. I think they kind of should have waited here, because unfortunately these Tech-9s could play out against their favour, especially if Vertigo has managed to connect his shots here. Unfortunately, that's not the case. He does manage to find one, but Speedy unable to find Cloudy, meaning Cloud goes on to get a 2k, and Hendo goes on to find Danielson in the smoke. Though Zio fighting back once again with the Mag 7. Trying to make some work happen. The CT's coming in now, trying to make a possible retake happen. Unfortunately, they're not in the right positions to be able to really contest this too much, just from drop and on B long. Though Zio does manage to find one if he realises that they're both to the right. A potential nade could cause absolute hell here, which he does find the one, but unfortunately doesn't realise there's still yet to be another player on rock. The pressure now on for Debaser, who is actually set up kind of nicely for this. Can he find the frag? Yes, he can, and that means he will clutch out the round. An unfortunate round for Smash. Massive investment for them. It means they're going to build another eco again, and it's kind of not too pretty for them right now. Jay, what's your thoughts on that decision from Smash?
I mean, it was certainly a viable option for them to take the long push. I don't think they really had a whole lot of other options, considering they just had a Tech-9s and CZs. I feel like maybe it could have been executed better, but Perilous were just perfect to respond. But however, Smash didn't do too bad for them. They did manage to get it down to just a 1 versus 1 situation, so they are going to at least have that going for them. They did get the bomb plant as well, so they do have a little bit more money to work with.
They do have a good amount of money to get that triple AK buy, but still, the utility investment as well. I think if they left off the utility investment, they would have been able to get those 5 rifles up, which I think would have been more beneficial, to be honest.
It's going to be 7-3, and Fritzy opening it up and the Debaser. He's pushing out on A long to find something. He didn't find. He just found death instead. Zacti also pushing on through. Does get Vertigo with that P250. Looks for one more as well. Speedy G trying to get one. The knife comes out. He's going to find it. Beautifully done. And that's a 3 versus 3. As Daniel looking for Hendo. Does catch him off going into drop. It's going to be Cloud and Fritzy up against Speedy, Daniel, and Zio. They're going to find one. Speedy G to full. So it's a 2 versus 2. Cloud trying to look for more. He does get Danielson. And it's all on Zio with just a swag 7 to pick things up. Smash will get the bomb down. And he might be looking at 7-4 here.
Certainly could be a potential 7-4 hit if Zio gets taken down. He does have an M4 now instead of that Mag 7 once again, and he's going to be sitting there quite comfortably, especially on head armor, kit, and a molly. There's a lot of potential work for him to be able to do here. Especially with that molly off on Fitzy. Now, Fitzy is going to be burning away, but he managed to find the headshot before he potentially burns further. Meaning Zio, unfortunately, he had a chance, but he was really unable to make anything happen there. So, 7-4.
This is like Perilous. Economy is looking lopsided in the favour of Debaser, who is going to have about 6,700 dollars to his favour, but the rest of them are kind of a bit strapped for cash. And they are just going to be taking pistols into this next round, and only head armour on a couple of people. A little bit of utility to work with well. Smash, of course. Even they're quite feeling a bit weak. Slim only taking a UMP into this next round. They have got utility to work with, but still going to be semi-awkward. And Perilous on 7, Smash on 4, and Smash taking it very slowly. Not pushing, they're not rushing down anywhere. The bomb is going down to A long. 3 players accompanying it. One more lurking. One more lurking at B halls. One more lurking around mid. He might catch the base if he decides to push out. Slim actually does hear that. And he might just end up finding something else. His card is also going to push through. He might see that Daniel is actually going to push through onto mid to try and back up his friend, but it's not going to be the case that he's going to find anyone else. He has no idea of the impending doom that's already about to sweep the A site. They've left it open, and this bomb might just go down, and Perilous might have to go on that retake. Daniel trying to find Slim. He does find him eventually with a bit of help from Debaser. Going to be opening up 8 versus 4 as Cloud with a beautiful grenade slam dunk onto Debaser does take him down. Vertigo trying to find the head of Cloud. He can't seem to hand the shot just right. Hendo on the backstab is going to take him down as Speedy G. Also on another backstab takes down Hendo. Daniel also coming up against Fritzy as well. It's going to be 3 versus 2. Cloud and Zacti versus Speedy G, Daniel Sam, and Zia. Well, I was going to say Zia, but he just got taken down pretty quickly. Execution comes in. Zacti going to get one. Daniel getting Zacti as well. It's going to be on Cloud to win it in a 1 versus 1 situation. 10 seconds left. He's got no kit, so he's got no time. He has to get away with this AK. He will take Cloud with him, but Smash will take that 5th round.
Smash taking the 5th round, but Daniel is going to walk away with the AWP as well, which definitely helped Perilous' economy here as they drop that AWP to potentially. I'm not really sure who they're going to drop the AWP to, and they choose to drop it to Debaser again, so that could be an interesting round. And this kind of round I feel like heavily depends on how Debaser can play with that AWP. A lot of potential for him to be able to do some work with that, or should I say Zio, as it has been traded back to Zio by the looks of things again. A lot of potential for Zio to do some work with that AWP.
Nash, actually, despite winning the round, are still going to be strapped for cash. Look at it. The AKs, 1 UMP and 1 Mac 10. It's going to be difficult for them up against the full buy coming out from Perilous. As the next round comes to be Cloud getting within kissing distance of Speedy G. He actually goes in front of him. I'm getting fussed out as well, but Speedy G coming in as well with the aggression. Does take 2 for his trouble, and that is going to be Smash in a predicament and a half. 3 versus 5, and the bomb isn't even committed to either side. Still sitting around mid. Fritzy coming in to support Stim, but he's in a situation basically. He's going to back off from drop, try to find something as well, but Perilous holding the angles. They know they're in advantage, and they know that if Smash need to push, and if they do push, they are going to be at the disadvantage. They've only got 3 guys up against their 5. The Baser will peek out to long to see if he can find anything, but won't find anything for it. Smash looking to head down to the B site, which has been very successful for them so far in winning those points. 50 seconds on the clock. Slim will be the man to enter in as the setup and execution. They only get smokes, and Molly's out, and Speedy G sees it coming. He's going to smoke him off meanwhile. Flashes their way in. Is he going to find one at least? He's going to see Slim, takes him down. Fritzy will get him back as well, but Zacti's also behind onto Connector, and I think that footstep may have just made a little bit too much noise. He's going to see Vertigo takes him down, looks for one more, but they're closing in on 3 of them. Daniel is going to shut him down as Vertigo is last to go. 8-5, and Perilous. Dominant TT side so far.
Certainly dominant CT side from them coming so far, and if they can continue this on T side, I can see this being a dominant victory for Perilous. For Smash, we won't count them out just so yet. They've got a little bit left on their death counter as they are. Keep on fighting, although they're only going to be fighting with literally a 5 set of Glocks this round. I can still see this potentially going their way with maybe a 9-6 off. Unfortunately, Daniel missing that molly is certainly not going to help out that push. The Baser, though, set to go big with an M4A1S there. Finding 2, finding the 3rd, finding the 4th. Can he find the 5th is the question. No, Zio there just to save the day. Stop the Baser from losing the rifle there. So, massive round from the Baser there, even though certain mollies were missed from Perilous there. They still picked it up and managed to find a nice little spray on there, so big props to the Baser for that round.
I think that was all of the Baser. I would have liked to see him get an ace, however, to be as Perilous are going to take 9-5. And Smash, even not being able to buy up everything, they did go eco. I was hoping that was the case to do, buy rifles and be strong going into the final round of the half, but not to be. They've used up all the money that they can, but still very, very weak as they look to execute onto B site again with those flashes and mollies coming in from the back at mid. They're pushing straight through. They're not stopping right now. They're rushing in, using the same strategy that almost worked for them in the past. Vertigo trying to get one. He does get Slim. Can he find any more than that? Zacti's also pushing around. He's looking around the other side. Zio's going to get Hendo. The bomb is going to go down. It's not, in fact. He does catch him off guard, and that might just delay him a little bit longer. Zacti, last man in a 1 versus 3, and Speedy pushed up behind him. Takes him down. That's going to be Perilous on 10 and Smash on 5. So it was close. It was close. And I think the Perilous did come out on top, like, you know, just generally on top for most of those rounds. However, Smash do need still to have their CT side, so we'll see how well they do on that.
That is certainly true, but still, either way, big performance from teams there. The pressure is now on for Perilous, though, as they've got to get this T-side perfect. And Smash, they've got to be able to step up CT side and see if they can make something happen here. As only 5 rounds T-side, it could be pretty bleak. It all depends on the upcoming performances, and especially with this game about to go live in the coming seconds. Jay, give me a prediction. Who do you think is going to take this round?
I want to swing it towards Perilous just a little bit. I feel like they were. I feel like they might have been a little bit better than Smash for the most part when it came to pistol battles, and of course they did win the initial pistol round, so I think I want to tip it towards Perilous, and maybe to win the victory as well at this point, seeing the 10-5 scoreline. Of course, Smash are on CT side, so we will see how well they want to do, but Perilous early on playing for the B side, very popular players. The smoke does go out. Zeo, the first man in, is going to see a glimpse of Fritzy, and actually Slim Wow is going to be falling to Speed G. Henno is going to get one at the back. Cloud also coming in, Vertigo getting one for his own right. 3 versus 2 as Vertigo gets a double. And now the B site is open for business. The bomb will go down onto this site. The base is the one to do that, and it's going to be 3 versus 2. Zacti and Hendo on the 2-man retake, and Zeo is going to shut down Hendo. And look at Zacti as well, who pushes on through regardless of Zeo's covering fire. And he's going to be 1 man up against 3. He will look for the base, so can't find a shot. He does right there, but there's also one sitting in Chicken Coop, and 1 more also on connector. Will Zeo find him instead? He is going to look for that shot, and the Tech 9 headshot will come up with a double. And Zeo, to close it out for Perilous, is 11-5.
Certainly a big round from Perilous there, and they're going to be looking to move on now and just extend the lead, especially if they got the economical advantage. They're going to be pushing and say, you know what, guys, we can do this. We can get a 16-5 at a 16-6, and they're going to be really firing the war drums up now as they build up with an AK, Mac-10, Tech 9, and even an X7 2014 there, just to add to the name from Vertigo. So a lot of damage they're willing to inflict on a lot of money they're going to be wanting to make. And that flash comes out, but it slightly is a little bit too late there, as it doesn't blind Zacti, meaning Vertigo gets found there. Unfortunately, Fitzy finds 1 as well. This is ridiculous play from Smash here, as they're able to find so many frags already, and especially with the tagging coming down as well. Perfect play from them so far, but Daniel coming in with the mop-up with the Mac-10 there, finding 2 frags for himself on Hendo and Fitzy, and he knows that Cloud is there, the nade is going to land. That's absolutely going to be dangerous, but if he peeks out at the wrong time, no, thankfully he doesn't. He finds the frag on Cloud, leaving just Speedy and Daniel versus Zacti now. Zacti just has the UMP to his name. He doesn't have the head armor, but he has the body armor, but Daniel was going to tap away with that 5-7 there and do the damage that's needed to win Perilous the round, making it a 12-5.
And you come out with a quad there. I feel like Smash were doing fairly well with their pistol play in that last round. However, it was just the overwhelming aggression of Perilous that managed to get them in the end. So they will take that next round, and it's going to be Smash back to pistols alone, and they are going to be just on CZ. 1 P250, another one coming out. Just USPS. There's no armor on the Smash side, on the CT side, but that's not going to stop him from working. Zacti is going to get Vertigo, does get a shotgun for his trouble, and Zeo is going to get traded out very quickly for a 4 versus 3. The base set is also already swarmed onto the site. The rest of Perilous have already taken A site, and Smash are going aggressive in the wrong direction. They're going around to the C to T-spawn out to mid. The base set might catch up Cloud here. He's going to take him down. Looks for Fritzy as well, and does take him down also with a headshot. So, suddenly it's in Perilous' favour for 3 versus 2. Zacti is pushed onto site as well as Speedy. Also has that rifle to work with. That grenade might just get him, and it is going to get him slam dunked onto Zacti. Slim Wow, last man in a 1 versus 3. There's not a whole lot to say. It wouldn't be too badly to go for it and see what you can find out of it, but he's not got a whole lot of chances to win this round. In fact, the bomb is probably far too thick for him with no head armor, no kit. He is going to get Speedy G at the least. Daniel's already ready to get that kill instead, and Slim Wow is going to rotate away and back off. Can he find anything here is the question. It does look like Daniel's going aggressive onto long. Find something. He's not going to find anything, so yes, he will walk away with that one. And Perilous are going to walk away 13-5 up.
Certainly worked out in their favour so far, but the question is, will Perilous decide to keep the shotgun approach and keep the low money approach and continue the money farm, which could be uncomfortable as Smash now. They're on a very comfortable situation. They picked up an AWP, they've got a couple of rifles to the name, including that FAMAS as well, on Hendo, and they have some good utility. So there's a good potential that Smash could take this, but the question is, can they find the picks? They've left drop completely open, which is a big no-no. Fitzy does get flagged there by the shotgun straight away. The player on tree trying to do some work there, but he's able to find a couple of picks, but unfortunately he then does get traded down. Perilous completely bursting out onto the site at this point, taking full control as they find frags on Zacti as well. Danielson going in with a one-tap, finding the frag as well, looking for the second, but Speedy steals it away from him as he does find the frag on Hendo, making it 14-5. I think a 16-5 is definitely possible here.
It is. In fact, we're definitely going to be seeing 55 as Smash are they're running in with pistols at this one, and Perilous might just bring it to match point here as we're just seeing a season. 1 Deagle, 5 7s of 250, all on Smash, no utility, 2 head armors, but that is all they're going to be working with on this next one, and they really ought to find this one if they want a good chance of taking it. Otherwise they're going to have to go to overtime, and that's going to be very difficult with their economical situation. They're going aggressive. Slimwow is going to get CO, and Daniel's going to trade it out for Fritzy. Exactly, also going to get him back. It's going to be 3 versus 3 as the basic comes in, and Hendo getting the base back. So trade outs coming in left, right, and center for both sides. Perilous coming up with a disadvantage as Smash are in a 3 versus 5 situation and the 3 versus 2 situation, and they have actually recovered a rifle and a shotgun in their advantage. So they have a fair amount to work with. But Perilous are also moving onto the A site, which is where that key rifle is not. And Slimwow going to be the man who's going to be hearing Vertigo, and Vertigo also going to hear that noise as well. He's going to get the shots off with that 5-7. Slim Speedy G can't find one. He does find one tap at the very least. Hendo also looking in with that shotgun. Can he find the sawn-off shot? He does spot him. It's a 1 versus 2 situation. He's creeping around sight. One headshot comes in on Hendo, and he's going to be enough. But the bomb is out in the open, and Cloud in the perfect spot to be dealing with that. And Smash, like I said, needed to win that one, and they do, 14-6.
Certainly worked out in their favour so far, and that is a big round for them to find. The question is, can they continue up that trend? It'll be an interesting one to find out, and you guys at home are watching it with us. Make sure you give a massive shout out to Chris servers, who are giving us reliable servers in this game to make this all possible. And then meanwhile, things are going live once again as Fitzy throws down that molly there on drop. Just trying to do a little bit of work there, see if he can get some tagging down. Fitzy's already barreling out on B, just utilising the options they have and utilising the picks they can find, as he does manage to find one on Cloud and the second on Fitzy there before being traded off, and we're already in a 3 versus 2 situation. Started towards Smash this time, with Zacti up on the AWP, Hendo with the M4A1S there, and Slim relaxing with the M4A4.
The aggression coming out from Perilous. They are going to get Zacti tagged down a little bit. Looking for something. He is going to get that grenade out. He's going to miss, actually, unless he goes back in the chicken coop. He's out of the way instead. He had 1 touchdown coming in for Vertigo. He's going to get Zacti. And even the score to 2 versus 2. Hendo does spot out 1 and get the tag 2. But that grenade also going to go out to Flashbang. See if they can cover off some vision. The grenade goes out, and it is going to get Daniel at the very least to just 19. However, they need to get that bomb over. He's trying to rescue it. He's going to put the bomb down now. Slim's in the perfect spot to be moving in. He's going to try to bait out the aggression. Can't find Hendo as Slim. He's going to molly out as well, trying to get them out of the way. Daniel can't stay on there. He's actually going to get flame bombed away. So that's a huge thing for Smash. They needed that. They needed to get that bomb away, and it's Vertigo with the AWP still defending from long. He's got to find 2 kills now. He's going to see Hendo through the smoke and take him down. Looking for Slimwow. He's going to be moving away. He does have the bomb in sight, so he's at the advantage, certainly. 20 seconds on the clock. Will he find anything? Vertigo is looking in the wrong direction. Slim might just catch it off here, but he doesn't look back now. He's trying to get that bomb. He's trying to get it down. He might just plant it here. He's got 10 seconds almost to work with, but Slim already on the backstab. Is going to find him there. He's going to spray through. He can't find anything as the shots go out. Vertigo has got to find the kill. He's got no other choice now. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Will he find it? He can't do it. It's Smash to win it, and Vertigo has got to survive the next few seconds, else he's going to be in a dire predicament. He does and takes that open to the next round. And that was a close one for Smash.
Was certainly a close one at that, and it does mean that it's 14-7 now. Smash riding the comeback train. They're really feeling the hype right now. Really trying to build it back, going into round 22. The question is, can Smash take any more rounds, or will Perilous stomp down on them and claim the victory in this map already? At least something you guys at home are all expecting. Now, fighting back on this, Smash, they really want this, and to do this, they're going to start changing things up, and we can certainly see the positions of all the Smash players just varying up a little bit. The pre-nades getting timed a little bit better, and everything's just a little bit cleaner. And to coincide with that quite well, Slim finds the early frag there on Speedy G, which is certainly an ideal opener for Smash.
5 versus 4. Perilous at the Oden's advantage. Lacti trying to get someone through the smoke. He's hoping someone's lurking there, but no one is. Instead, Perilous are biding their time. They're waiting for an early pick, and Daniel is finally going to get that pick. A headbanger wall shot. Headshot wall banger, my mistake. This is going to be evening out to 4 versus 4 Smash. It's actually Hendo's going to get Daniel, and that's going to put Perilous in a situation where they have to pretty much push out. They're trying to find Zacti. They know one's in Chicken Coop. They can't find any information to support it though. Cloud getting Vertigo finally, as it's going to be Zero up against Perilous. Zacti trying to get something to the smoke. He can't find it instead. He's got to look for those shots. It's going to be 4 versus 2 again. Smash in the advantage. 45 seconds to go. Perilous need to push out. They need to find something, and it's going to be not too aggressive. They are holding back a little bit. They're trying to find something. They're going to go overextend themselves and get themselves killed. But Cloud would get to the base. Zero is going to get Zacti at the very least. So it's a 1-to-1 trade out, but they need a lot more than that as he's going to get a scout shot. Hendo to close it out against Zio and bring Smash up to 14-8. And I think we might be seeing a Smash comeback here.
Let us know in the chat, guys, if you are hyped and you believe that Smash does ever come back, or if you think Perilous should be getting involved and should just stomp them now or never. Certainly an interesting trend that we're going to see play out now as we go live in round 23. Perilous sitting there with the Tech 9s, a little bit of utility to play with on Danielson and Zio. Meanwhile, over on the Smash side, they're beginning to roll in the money now and starting to really try and build up their economy. And this is the round. They only have $1,000 at their highest money player, but this is where they're going to want to start building up. And that's only highlighted by Fitzy finding a massive 3k there. Back-to-back spray downs, including the headshots there, which is massive play by him. Highlighted then by Zacti coming in big with another up shot on Speedy, shutting down Perilous. Any thoughts of getting anywhere on this eco round with those Tech 9s?
It was pretty much a stomp from Smash. Fritzy came out with a quad in that one. The Keep sprays pretty much shutting down Perilous, and I don't think we're expecting anything less. Now they're going to have enough money to buy up in this one. They're going with an AWP and 4 AKs, a little bit stacked for utility. BG and Daniel going in with none. However, armor and head armor for everybody. As Perilous look to take the aggression back to Smash. And they need to find something here. They really ought to find something big. Instead, he's actually going to find something. Instead, he's going to shut down 2 members. But Daniel gets a trade out. It's going to be at least 1 for 2, but it's probably not going to be enough. 4 and 3 in the favour of Smash. Fitzy trying to make it a 4 and 2, and he does do that. Daniel to get shut down. So the base are trying to push on to find Hendo. He does find him there. So that's, I think, open up the B site. In fact, pretty much openly. In fact, there's only Cloud who is trying to find something at the least. He's going to see Debasa, but the bomb is all the way on the other side of the map, and Zio's not rotating, in fact. So what could Perilous plan to be? They're trying to get maybe 2 members to rotate, and I think actually that's exactly what they've done. In fact, there's still 1 player on the A side who might be able to defend, but it's going to be Debasa creating a distraction. Going to get 2 players moving over to drop, and it's all on Zio to pick something up, and now getting boosted onto drop, so he is going to come in from an awkward angle, but at the same time, Debasa could be expecting it. We are seeing Zio finally rotate, and that actually might be a bad call. 45 seconds on the clock, and Cloud might just find him instead. So how are they going to play this? We're about to find out.
I think Cloud's going to get a little bit aggressive here. I think just spent too long faffing around with the bomb there on Zio, and he needs to make a decision what he's going to do, and the call of coming to B is only going to hurt them as the CTs. They've set up for this. They've thought about this a little bit. Cloud, on the other hand, has to change his mind, and the minute he changes his mind, he doesn't look back, but he eventually gets caught off, picking off Zio, trapping the bomb, whereas if Zio just went A with that bomb, at least he got a guaranteed a plant. Maybe out-thinking himself, out-mind-gaming themselves there. Perilous, they tried something different there, and it would have worked for them if they just stuck to the original plan. In the meantime, the CTs coming down here, playing for a frag, but it would help if Cloud landed his nades. Unfortunately for him, not quite working out, but he will find a frag on the base, I'm sure of it. Not quite sure what is going off in this round, especially as, unfortunately, we appear to have lost GoTV, or is that just me?
It glitches sometimes. It does look like we have actually lost a GoTV connection. I'm not too sure if we're going to be recovering that soon. Hopefully we do recover it, as it does look like... Actually, I think we might not, in fact, but... Oh dear, that's a problem.
Unfortunately, nothing we can say here. It's a kind of ironical timing, so I'm not sure if this is a server issue, a GoTV issue, or what. You could say it's ironical timing because we did just shout out our server sponsors, but guys, don't threat. I'm sure it's not their fault. I'm sure our admins are getting on this straight away, and things will be resolved soon.
It's actually a GoTV glitch. We've been seeing it a lot more. It happened a lot back in JGL days when something would happen on the game, and suddenly everything would just... GoTV would just, crap its pants, pretty much. We are going to see if we can try to get GoTV back here very shortly. If not, we will bring you the results in a moment. Of course, I think actually we are getting the results in now. It is actually 16-10 to Perilous. So Perilous do actually manage to come back despite the comeback mounting from the guys over at Smash. So it's going to be in their advantage at the least. They're going to go through to the finals to face either Paradox or TPL. We'll find out who exactly very, very shortly. But for the time being, we want to thank our sponsors.